fall. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is lovely. Guys, this apartment is so beautiful. This kitchen behind me. Please, I know you guys can see the cooking content already. I love the color of the cabinetry. It is stunning. I just love the warmth that it brings. I love it. So recap so far, I'm actually in love with both of the places that I've toured. So here are the deeds. The first unit is in a condo building, but it definitely gives very luxe. I think what I'm most in love with about the first unit is the kitchen. The thing about the kitchen is I'm probably not gonna see any of the kitchen like that anywhere. Like, that's as good as it's gonna get. And I'm obsessed. I do feel like the bedrooms were a bit dark. I mean, it is a cloudy day today, but I feel like it's really good to look at apartments when it's not so bright because you really get to see how dark it gets when the sun isn't shining. I feel like the size of the rooms in the first one were also relatively small, but the finishes and the bathroom, everything about that first unit definitely gave luxury, but I think I'm more so worried about the sizing in the bedrooms. Now, the second and the third units that I looked at are actually in like an apartment building, which I really like. Super centralized location, and I actually think that the sizing of the bedrooms were definitely larger than the first. Now, the very first unit in the second building, yo, those floor-to-ceiling windows, immaculate views. If I choose to move into that building, this would be considered my very first high-rise that I've lived in New York. So that's super cool. However, I do feel like with that first unit, the living area is relatively small, and I don't know if I'll be able to fit an actual dining table within that space, so I'm like a little iffy. Now, moving on to the second unit that I showed you guys in that apartment building, the living dining area, spacious, massive, and I loved it. So I don't know, I'm kind of leaning more towards the second unit, even though it is on a lower floor. You also get the balcony, which connects to both of the bedrooms, which I think is super cool. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like so far I have really good options to choose from. So far, so good. So far, I'm satisfied. And I soon have to start putting in my applications for these places. You know how this stuff goes in New York. You see it one day, the next day you don't. So I'm about to go ahead and have me some brunch at Bluestone, and then I'm gonna head to the next apartment, and then after that, I'm going home. Hello, hello. It is New Year's Eve and your girl, the hair, is giving me shaka. I don't know what it's giving actually, but it's giving a mess. And I'm messing my nails done again. Y'all, this red on me, I don't know. I'm gonna stick beside it. So I'm about to get these nails taken off and just go with like a solid tapered square red. From now through February, I'm on the red nail agenda, okay? I'm on it. So let's go get our nails done. Well, hello. It is currently 10:11 p.m. and it is December 31st. It is now the evening on this New Year's Eve, and I am cozy in my cheetah girl or leopard, I don't know, but we're gonna stick with cheetah. In my cheetah girl PJs, and I just poured me up a glass of my Toast non-alcoholic wine. And first and foremost, give it up for your girl for being sober for a full 365 days. I did that. So first and foremost, let's give a toast to that. Cheers. And second of all, let's give a toast to me for choosing to be cozy on this super gloomy and rainy night. It's thundering and lightning outside right now. The rain against the window panes just sound so lovely. I lit some candles up in here in the kitchen, and your girl is making none other than her infamous lasagna soup. So I have my meat sauce cooking right now, and all I have to do is pop in the noodles, add some cheese. This is gonna be my last day of the dairy thing, okay, but your girl having her wisdom teeth out and only being limited to eating soft foods. Ice cream was definitely one of those things on that list, so I'm going to end all of my vices today and go back to the no dairy and the no meat starting January 1st. I just got back from getting my nails and feet done, and y'all, let me just say, I had a very unpleasant experience where after she was finished with my nails, I realized that I didn't like the length of my nails. First of all, y'all know the red nails is new for me, okay? This is hoochie red, okay? Take a look. The nails, baby, this is hoochie red, okay? So not only is it hoochie red, but then to have them extra long, I was like, oh, now it's giving hoochie mama. All right, so pick one. Can't do both. You can't be hoochie and hoochie mama. So I'm like, let's be hoochie. We can keep the red, but not really feeling the length. So long story short, I wanted her to cut it down some more, and they gave me a hard time and was saying, we're gonna have to charge you a reshaping fee. I have to call and text my manager to see if it's okay. Then they said because they're closing, I'm gonna have to come back on Thursday for them to redo it. And I'm just like, this is just too much for y'all to cut off a few extra centimeters. So she ended up cutting them, but she didn't like file them or anything, and so it was just such a hard, blunt cut. And if I'm gonna do square nails, like for them to be tapered, and so because the cut was so blunt, it even took off some of the polish at the tip and it was chipped. And I was like, so I'm really about to walk out of here with chipped nails. So I just paid for my service. I walked out of there, called another nail salon, and ended up elsewhere, and I got my nails redone. I showed you guys what the long red nails look like in the salon. I'm sure some of y'all gonna think, girl, those nails were perfectly fine. What was wrong with them? But for me, I just felt like they're too long. This is my theory. If I'm gonna get a solid color on my nails, I prefer shorter nails. Now, if I'm gonna do my French or do a very particular design, then I could rock with the long nails because longer nails creates more space for the design to be done, right? I just felt like that length was just too much for me getting into the red, okay? I'm not true to this. I'm new to this red nail lifestyle, okay? So I feel like this is a nice happy medium. I'm happy with them. The ladies at the salon were so sweet. All they did was just file off the polish, reshaped. We picked the perfect color red, and yeah, I also now have this red color on my toes too. Between the cheetah and the red nails, it's giving, who is this girl? Who is she? Okay, definitely giving hoochie. I'll be a hoochie. But yeah, girl, so I'm about to go ahead and finish making my lasagna soup. Hello again. My lasagna soup is done and I did a taste test. Phenomenal. Scrum-dilly-yum-yum, mouth-watering. It's everything. It's everything, okay? This ricotta cheese, having to give up dairies, so hard. So hard. This needs to be on the menu for any rainy, cozy day, okay? Especially a holiday. It's so quick, so easy, builds you up, hits the spot, makes you feel good inside. Before this year ends, I really just want to say thank you guys so much for extending and granting me so much grace. Thank you guys for always reminding me what it looks like to give my own self grace. Thank you guys for always reminding me that I in fact do not have to stay still. I get to move around as freely as I please. Thank you guys for always being here, no matter how inconsistent I am, no matter how many hiatuses I go on, no matter how many times I hide behind my own shadow as I just figure out this thing called life. Thank you guys for just sticking it out with me. And thank you guys for being such a loving community who just pours into me and just fills my cup whenever I feel empty. I love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And happy 2025! I promise, and I will try my very best to be so much more consistent. I love y'all. 2, 1, Happy New Year! It's 2025. It's 2025. Ayy. Blessed, beautiful, made it to another year, had all 12 periods, not pregnant, a bad bitch. Is she making money? Happy 2025! I love y'all. I'm going to bed. Good night, New York. Mwah.
See, I don't care much, you knew me in the past tense. I ain't no Julia Stiles in the last dance. Way past it, way. Fucking on my ex.
Junior Watanabe on my Junior Watanabe on my tell him this, did he miss? Junior Watanabe on my I can't really see where did I miss. Ex-strippers, new killers, shot, hella, this on Donda, on my mama, made a promise, Junior Watanabe on my 4-5 slumps, 4-5 slumps, 4-5 slumps, 4-5 slumps, we took both, we took both, we took both, we took both, born in Atlanta, then Montana,
Well, it is later this evening. I took a nice warm shower, let my hair down, had lunch, and now I'm here with my laptop open, having just booked a flight to Denver, Colorado next weekend. So, let's catch up, okay? Because last thing regarding this whole moving situation and fiasco, we were touring apartments in NYC. Unfortunately, the one apartment that I really liked, which was the first apartment, girl, as soon as I left, somebody signed a lease and it was off the market. And then the last apartment that I toured that I really liked, as soon as I left, someone signed the lease and it was off the market. So naturally, I'm a very intuitive girly, right? Like, I know when the vibes is off. I know when something just isn't for me. And it's bad enough that making the move here to New York, apartment hunting was a disaster. I literally been apartment hunting to get here in the first place for 8 months. And luckily I stumbled across this gem, and I'm gonna put gem in air quotes because I have been dealing with so many issues with this apartment, which has honestly truly tainted my experience here in NYC. Dealing with heating issues, dealing with plumbing issues, dealing with the R word, not roaches, but the other R word, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. And I'm paying way too much money in rent to just be dealing with these kind of issues. Not to say that I'll be exempt from any of these issues when I move to a different apartment, but it's like, come on. It feels like I'm a homeowner. I'm constantly calling maintenance, putting in tickets. Like, this just feels like too much and it's stressing me out. And this is not what I wanted for myself. So between the apartment issues and then having a very hard time trying to find a new apartment, I'm just like, you know what, New York? I'm going to throw in a towel. It was fun while it lasted. It was fun back in 2020, in my early 20s. But I think it's just time for me to move on. So that leads me to having just booked a flight to go to Colorado. It's just such a beautiful place. It's such a beautiful place. It's so beautiful to me that I am going to go apartment hunting there. Yeah, y'all, this just feels very exciting. Good morning, Colorado. Good morning, girls. I'm back. She is back at it again. She's in Colorado. And today is such a very, very exciting day. Today is the first half of my apartment tours. And I've been working with an apartment locator. She's actually been on my line since last summer before I made the move to New York, because I was actually planning on moving to Denver instead, but I switched last minute and moved to New York. So she told me, if you ever change your mind, just hit me up. I hit my girl up, and we have about 10 apartment tours lined up. Okay, 10. So your girl got options. All affordable options. So I'm really, really excited. I think that the tours are all going to go really well. I think it's going to be really hard for me to narrow down my options, because when I was looking at some of the apartments online, I was just like, wow, beautiful gowns. They all look stunning. They all look great. So I'm excited. So I am about to get ready. I showered last night before I got in the bed. So I'm probably just going to do a little bit of makeup, throw on a fit, throw my coat on, and catch an Uber and head to apartment tours. But about last night I flew in from JFK. I got here around like maybe 7:45 Mountain Time. I have to realize that Mountain Time, I think, is 2 hours behind Eastern Time in New York. And then once I flew in, I was like, you know what? Let me pretend to be a local and take the train from the airport to downtown Denver. So I did that. Y'all, it was so clean and fresh. The air just fresh. Like, no litter, no trash. Truly, really no signs of air pollution. Baby, I loved it. It was a super quick and quiet train ride. The train ride was probably like no more than like 20 minutes, and I loved every second of it. So then I got to Union Station, downtown Denver. Then I took an Uber from Union Station to my hotel. I'm staying at the Le Meridian. Then I dropped my bags off, and then I went to the rooftop, got a mocktail, sat by the fire pit, nice and cozy. And then I went downstairs to the restaurant. I think it's called Corinne. And I had me some chicken, broccolini, mashed potatoes, a nice good meal after traveling all night. And then I came back, showered, and KO'd. And here we are. So let's get up and go apartment touring in Denver. I'm in Colorado, I'm in Colorado, I'm in Colorado.
I remember you exactly the same way I used to, babe. The change came out the blue. I remember you. Oh no, time we spent with soon become a party. Now I see you out everywhere I wanna be. Hearing of you everywhere I go. You failed to see I was someone real, someone away in the darkness, babe. I had fantasies of a family with you, and a crib built for two to build it. But do you know my heart is aching? Do you know it? I'd like you to stay, but you're going. Yeah, you know it. But do you know my heart is aching? But do you know my heart is aching?
Now this is a face, honey, okay? A nice, subtle, cutesy, ootsy little beat. Get into it. So y'all know the drill with my curls. Anytime I take down my hair, I use my Olaplex number 7. Just to keep my leave-out and my scalp as moisturized as possible. Actually, when I get back to New York, I have a hair appointment, which I'm really, really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to taking this sewing out and letting my scalp breathe. Truly have been loving this hair, because look how easy this is. I wish I could keep this sewing forever, but I definitely do need to let my scalp breathe and really tend to my scalp underneath because I know that it's really dry. Because if my leave out gets dry, then I just know them braids, baby, they going through it. I just know. But yeah, oh my gosh, I'm like a bombshell, babe. Okay, so fragrance for today, I'm gonna do a mix of my Nest Fragrances Vanilla Bourbon, and then I'm gonna pair that with the Fleur Vanilla Skin. Alright, it is currently 9:50 and my first apartment tour is in Cherry Creek, which is about 15 minutes away from downtown Denver. I feel so pretty. I feel and I look so pretty. Let me get my glasses. Okay. Glasses are on. Yeah. Watch out, Denver. Watch out, Denver. Alright, girls, here is the fit check. Y'all know this sweater from Target years ago, my Aritzia Effortless pants in brown, and because we're gonna be walking all day, I'm just gonna put on my brown and silver and gold Asics, and this is the look. But this is a cute puffer. This is a cute puffer. It's not no like bulky, crazy looking, you know, like this is cute. This is chic, and this is the look. All right, girls, we are off to go apartment hunting. I'm so excited. I like really can't believe this is happening, and I just have such good feelings about this. Let's go.
Pick her up. It was on out of the shower. So the biggest thing is,
so I know for sure I have to be out of my apartment by January 28th. So the movers will probably be there between the 25th to the 28th, and then I probably would just like catch a flight out and just like be here if like we can lock something in. I'll just fly here, do the air mattress, and just like, you know, maybe I'll just like start my matcha empire here and like start my cafe here. I feel like it will. I feel like it will. Yeah, it was so fun. I would definitely do it again. If I have time, I might rent a Range Rover and just drive to the mountains. It was so much fun last time. It was just so scenic. I had some music going. It was nice. Okay, girls, so Julia and I, we just did our first tour in Cherry Creek, and straight out the gate, stunning. Okay, 10 10s across the board. Then we stopped and got tea and lattes, and now we're headed to our second location, and I'm excited. Well, hello, Bookies. I am back from my apartment tours for the day. I think we looked at about 4 or 5 apartments today. The apartments that we toured today, I had to come back here and recap y'all before I got too sleepy and started editing all the videos. The loft style apartments in Cherry Creek, baby. Just 10, 10, 10s across the board, okay? Now, I will say those loft apartments are definitely giving New York budget prices. And the whole purpose of me also moving to Colorado is so that rent could be a bit cheaper. However, that loft, that first loft that y'all seen, the terrace alone had to be 1,000 square feet. Talk about dinner parties in the summer, all the things. The hostess with the mostest, like I really wanted to have in New York, but it just didn't work out because all the apartment issues with the brownstone. Like the finishes, the gold finishes, the island, the standalone room on the top floor where you could like pan over and look down into the living room. Like just I was just breathtaking, okay? The last unit that I seen, oh my gosh, it gave bachelorette pad, but like Colorado soft girls, just cozy, okay? Just cozy. Like the views, you got a little bit of city, but you got so much more of those mountain views, and it was just so sun-drenched. Even the kitchen got the most beautiful natural light. And so honestly, right now, it is a toss-up between the lofts in Cherry Creek and then the last unit that I seen downtown Denver. And with a lot of these places, just simply putting in the application and paying that fee will take it off the market. So I'm like, that's my homework for tonight, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and apply to the 2 apartments that I really like, and fingers crossed one of them works out. I do have another 5 apartments I think to view on Monday, but Julia was telling me that she thinks that like they're not gonna compare to what I saw today. And Julia, she's just like such a sweetheart. Julia, if you're watching this, just thank you so much for your time and just like pushing me around through the city today, taking me from tour to tour and scheduling all of these, pushing it through. We got matcha, we got tea, we made it work. Thank you, Julia, for your time. I really appreciate you. And hopefully one of these apartments that you set up for me happens to be the one and I have no one else to thank but you. So thank you, girl. But yeah, so Monday we have another round to do, but I just wanted to wrap up what I saw today. And I think today we might have already found the one, but I don't want to limit myself. I want to make sure I see all of my options, and we'll see what we come across on Monday. So that's my recap for today. Your girl is starving. Your girl is tired, but she got content to edit. She still feels good, so she's gonna go to a cafe. Actually, no, I'm gonna get dinner first, maybe go to a cafe, because like I said before, Colorado's cafe culture has LA and New York beat. Like cafes here will be open until midnight. Where do you know a cafe is open till midnight? Nowhere. And this is exactly where I insert my matcha cafe. Here. I got the vision. I got the vision, okay? And I think that I'm being called to Colorado for a very, very, very specific purpose and reason. So Colorado, baby, buckle up, get ready for your girl. Move over, bitches. Amani is in town. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Well, good morning, good morning. Your girl is up. She got on her active fit. You probably like, girl, where you going? It's literally 6 something in the morning in Colorado. And your girl is getting ready to meet up with some girlfriends that I met when I was here last year. And we are going to go to a Pilates class. Y'all know Miss Mamas is about to get back on her Pilates mommy. Your girl is just letting this hair down. I'm about to put it up because I feel like I'm a sweat today. I am so excited. So class today starts at 7:15. Girl does not want to be late to her Pilates class that her friends invited her to. I wish I could leave my hair down like this, but baby, no ma'am, not giving bombshell in this class today. So I think I'm gonna just put it up in a loose bun. But yeah, we are Gucci. About to call my Uber because I don't want to be late, like I said. Putting on my K-Skin. I've been loving this K-Skin. And then I'm gonna throw on a dab of my Ami Collet. Putting on a little extra shea butter on the arms. Girl is dry out here. And then after Pilates, gotta come back, shower. And then we have our second round of apartment tours. I'm really, really excited for these. I'm excited to see if we have any contenders that like really outbeat my top 2 that I saw on Saturday. All right. The girl is throwing her super puff on. She's about to call her Uber, grab her bag, and let's go to Pilates. All right, girls, good morning again. We have made it to Boost Pilates, as you can see. You can also see my breath, can you not? This is crazy. I'm going inside. Bridges in the beginning? Oh yeah, the bridges. Thank you. It's a Sony.
I don't know much about it, but so I think
it's fancy. It's my little fancy little baby. Thank you. Yeah. Wash Park.
apartment type vibes are all like heard of Donald's.
Yeah. Like, okay, I'm gonna get on my Zoom and then send these areas to her and see if maybe we could, or I'll just go myself and tour like later today if I can like get something in.
Yeah.
Even if they can, even if they can't get that loft down to 5K, it's like, do I even still want to pay 5K if I know I can probably find something cheaper?
Do you want it? Yeah. Do you want to pay 5K?
My thing, I'm like, is if the space is like breathtaking, sure. But if it's like I have found something else that also feels like it's cute, it's aesthetic, it fits the bill, and it's cheaper, then like I'll go with that option.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like Modera Cherry Creek. The gym is like small. It's like a box.
And then the thing is, you're probably just gonna be going to
other places. Exactly. But we're doing dinner tonight, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's perfect.
5 o'clock? What time is it?
7. Okay. Hey girl, so I am back at the hotel. I actually am not gonna have time to like shower before all of the apartment tours today. Me and the girls, we had such a good class this morning. Like my abs hurt so good right now. And then we stopped at this cafe and I got this Firehouse juice, which had apples, carrots, ginger, I think some cayenne was up in there. Keisha got a chai latte. We just did some good catching up, girl talk. It was so nice to like reconnect with the girls. It literally has been a whole year since I've seen them and the energy is still the same. So we're gonna be doing dinner together tonight. So at least hopefully after these tours, I can come back and shower, get a little cute for dinner. I don't remember where we're going. But we're going to dinner tonight. And these apartments are gonna be in the Rhino area. So I am excited to see what these give. So let's go to our apartments. Alright girls, so I had about like maybe an hour, 2-hour break in between the last apartment tour that I just saw, and now I'm getting ready to head to the next one. So I stopped, had some lunch at the restaurant downstairs, but I wanted to check in because I don't know, I feel like my top 2, which are the first 2 that I saw on Saturday, the rent price listed for that loft is like $7,000. I said, for all of that, babes, I can save my tail in New York. You know what I mean? And so we tried to negotiate and he's like, yeah, no, like the most we can do is like 6.3K. I said, babes, that's not moving the needle for me for here in Denver. The whole purpose of moving here is to, 1, save money and make do what it do. You know what I mean? I'm like, Denver, take a look around. This is not New York City. I'm gonna need you up here. I need you to simmer down a bit. And then the other one that I saw, which was Jasper Towers, that was actually located in the heart of downtown Denver. And then after hanging out with a few friends, they're just like, girl, downtown Denver is kind of like LA's downtown, where it's like there's just certain parts of like downtown that you don't go into. The homelessness here in Denver, especially downtown, like it's very in your face. So I just wanted to call that out, and that's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm actually not feeling as optimistic or as hopeful as I was when I first started these tours. So I'm hoping that this last one that I do go tour, hopefully it feels like the one and it really does give me like that full body yes from head to toe. But if it's iffy, I don't know, babes. I don't know. We're gonna have to reconvene later today. But my Uber's here, so let's go ahead and see what she gives. Wow, hello. Your girl got her hair done. She's back in New York City with this sexy, cute pony. She just got her favorite matcha from her favorite cafe in Brooklyn. I got a lavender milk tea to be exact. And then I got this iced with oat milk, and I added a double shot of matcha. And as you can see, I showed on camera that this is a cafe that sells my favorite matcha. Like, they actually sell the matcha in store. I'm not gonna lie though, the matcha is definitely way more pricier in store versus when you buy directly from the brand. So I think if you buy directly from the brand on their subscription plan, this is only 40 bucks. Whereas if you buy it in store, it's actually 60 bucks. So it's definitely a steep little hike, but you know me, I'm about to be moving and I need my matcha now. I need it now, okay? I don't got time to wait. But so I'm sure you're like, girl, what's going on? What's tea? You left Colorado. We haven't heard from you since. So I'm back, and let me just say first, this matcha is amazing. Two, let me say, I feel good. I'm happy to be back in New York. My girlfriend was on the phone with me on FaceTime this morning, and she asked me, she was like, girl, I looked back at your vlog when you were living in LA, and then you went to Atlanta for like, you know, a quick little weekend trip. And then you went back to LA and you were like, oh my gosh, maybe all I needed was a break from LA. And you felt good and you were moving and grooving. And then she was like, I noticed when you were living in Atlanta and then you went to Colorado, and then you came back from Colorado and you said that you felt great and like pretty much all you needed was a break. So she was like, I noticed when you left New York and you went to Colorado and you came back and you said you feel like your cup was filled and you're good. And then she asked me, she was like, do you feel like, you know, that's a pattern or like something that you notice about yourself? And I was like, you know what, sis, you are clocking all of my tea, because my problem is Amani does not give herself permission to go on vacations, to take breaks, and not just taking breaks or vacations when she's burned out or when she's tired, but Amani needing to learn how to find ways to refill her cup and find ways to spark her joy on the day-to-day. And you're not just grinding, staying in the house and working. Girl, let your hair down. Let this pony swing, baby. Let it swing, let it hang, mama. Okay, but I say all that to say, I still do very much love Colorado, and I can definitely see Colorado being home for me. I personally just feel like, because I need to be out of my apartment in 2 weeks and I do not have anything set in stone yet, it just might be in my best interest physically, emotionally, and mentally to stay my ass here in New York for the time being, and then figure it out and see how you're feeling at a later date. Nonetheless, above all else, I do not hate New York. Let's not get it confused. Let's not get it misconstrued. I just want to let y'all know, Amani does not hate New York. I just think that I was dealt a very shitty card with this apartment, and I feel like this apartment definitely tainted my overall like welcome back to New York City. Amani in New York City 2.0. I feel like the brownstone really effed that up. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really feel like that is what happened. So when I was getting my hair done, my girl was like, so how long were you in New York when you came back? I said, since the summer. She said, oh, girl, you got to give it some time. I'm like, yeah, I know, but the apartment. She's like, girl, maybe you just need to give New York a do-over in an apartment building, in a nice apartment that you like, and you're not dealing with all these crazy issues. And I was like, you clocking my tea too. Everybody's clocking my tea. Everybody's clocking my tea. I'm like, yeah, let me sit my ass down and go on another internal deep dive journey, and we got some internal work to do, because baby, at this point the common denominator is you. Take a look around, babes. It's you, babes. It's you got some internal work to do, and hopping from city to city is not going to change a goddamn thing, because you can get to Denver and feel all the zen, the woosah, but you're still going to be searching for whatever you're searching for now. So you have to figure that out right now. So in the meantime, what I'm also going to be figuring out is where I'm about to move next in New York. So we got some apartment tours lined up today. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's find a new apartment. So, I decided I'd give New York another shot this year. I'll admit, the brownstone really took a lot out of me mentally. But I'm also not afraid to admit that upping and moving to a new city yet again isn't always the best remedy for long-term sustainable growth. Sure, you'll be on a high for the first few months exploring and seeing all things anew, but eventually, that void that you're looking to fill will empty up again. Then, you're left with nothing but a mirror in yourself to face. I'm 28 now, and while there are things from my past and my childhood that I feel have stunted my growth in ways that I didn't ask for, it's my responsibility to make sure that my past traumas and pain don't define the woman I am today, and do not define or sabotage the life that I built brick by brick for myself today. I looked at the mirror with my face to hold and admitted, it's me. It's me. And not actually the city. Sure, your environment plays a huge role in your overall growth and experiences in some ways. Sure, you can outgrow a city, and sure, you can 100% leave if you're not happy. Because we're not trees. But for me personally, I've realized in this case, yes, New York can be tough. Yes, New York has a hyper focus on my career and quote unquote making it. But if that's not all that I want my life to entail, what's stopping me from changing the narrative? Hi, it is moving day. We are getting up out of this brownstone, so let's do it. I looked back at myself in the mirror and all I saw was me. It's me getting in my own way. But that all ends today by making the executive decision to practice grounding and rooting myself here in a city that I truly love. A couple bad days does not mean a bad life. So girl, let's go get our joy back. Yes, they're both 8 by 10. Hello. Your girl has moved into her new apartment. Like I said earlier, your girl has decided to stay in New York City, and I am so glad that I did. This apartment is so beautiful. The views are beautiful. I personally feel that moving into this new apartment truly signifies the next level that I'm about to unlock. I order me some takeout because there is no way your girl's about to unbox all those boxes tonight and pull out some pots and pans and cook a whole meal. No ma'am. I hope that this is a really good first meal in the new apartment. I am exhausted, honey, okay? Exhausted. But yeah, girls, we are out of that dusty brownstone, okay? Everybody say it with me. Bye, dusty brownstone. Baby, I was out of there like swimwear. Okay, I just couldn't do it. To be in this apartment right now where the heat is just booming. I ain't thinking about no critters, no rats, no mice, just child. Just pure ease. I feel so good right now. I just feel so good. I honestly don't even have all the words to say right now. I just know that I am just truly so blessed. And I just want to express so much deep gratitude for my creativity and my courageousness to allow my joy and my happiness and my passion to lead me on the path to be able to make a living doing exactly what I love. I will forever, forever express the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude for myself and for my gifts and all the things. So yeah, my girl, we are here in the new place. I'm eating dinner, drinking some Harmless Harvest coconut water. And I am just going to go ahead and continue to soak up all these views, baby. These views. I ain't never had a view like this before, okay? Ain't never had it. Ain't never had it. I truly don't even have the words or all the energy to fully articulate and comprehend that this is where I live right now. And I very much need to eat my food and go to bed. If I'm being honest, y'all, not feeling settled in that brownstone, I feel, is what held me back in terms of just like not showing up and creating content and going ghost. Like, I just felt so uncomfortable in my place of living that it really did block my overall creativity, productivity, all the things. Like, I just didn't have it in me. Once your girl is really settled and everything is unpacked and unboxed, she got her morning routine going, she's moving and grooving, y'all better buckle up. Y'all better have y'all bell notifications on, because baby, she about to come in hot and fast. So be ready. Be careful what you wish for. Ask and you shall receive. Okay? But all right, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and just enjoy this pasta, drink my coconut water, just wind down, throw my bonnet on, and go to bed. Thank y'all so much for continuing to root for me, to cheer me on, and be in my corner and all the things. I love y'all so much. Good night.